What is up, my string beans, and welcome back to another episode of Oxygen Not Included here in the Prehistoric DLC. We are running into an issue. It's a bit of a crisis, and the crisis is this right here. In our last episode, we did something. Oh, we did cooling. We set up cooling, and between episodes, well, we set like this up and like a couple other things. But in between episodes, I did in fact set up the actual cooling loop. So we do have liquid going around the entire base, and I managed to cram everything in between the 4 tiles of everything, and then we closed off the base, and yeah, we got good cooling going around. Ooh, I did not. That's supposed to be gold. I want to make those out of gold. There you go. Yeah, so we have cooling going around, and look, our base is actually relatively cool in comparison to, you know, everything else. And now that we have like good cooling, a couple little changes is that I rerouted some of the water to come up over here, specifically over the kiln. And then, as you see right here, I rerouted the water specifically to come over here to make sure that this is all cool, just in case I get any hot items, any hot debris, things like that, coming right here. So make sure that this stays all nice and hot. And then I have this bottle emptier here, bottle drainer, to fill the loop, because you can see I have a packet here because I did, as I was making this, it got all silly. But we're doing all this, and then on top of that, another thing I did, I believe I didn't have this set up in the last episode, but all I did was I deconstructed everything that I had over here. Look, everyone's like all idle. Yeah, well, hold on, pause it real quick. I deconstructed everything that was over here for the bionic dupes. It was their power, and so what I got going on here is, in here there's going to be empty power banks, and thanks to these 2 auto sweepers, they'll take the empties and get them charging. And once they get charged, we have the good power banks, the good filled ones. They'll go into here, and oh my god, let me just die in your ear real quick. Once they get filled up, they come over here and they get deposited right here where there's all these eco power banks. And you might be thinking, what the hell is this? But this is the kitchen, and this is the food distribution system. Similar to the cat distribution system. Not really. This is where all the food is going to be sitting, but I have this little guy that is failing right now because I entered the oil biome, and I was hoping that there would be like pools of oil, because there usually is, but there are not any pools of oil. There's just like these little like grams of freaking oil. So like it's not good. Because I'm trying to make a freezer. I'm trying to make a deep freezer here so that I can get all my food, which you can see all these other rails. This rail here comes from this right here. So here we have all the cooked food, the tender brisket, veggie popper, smoked fish. Oops, no, I need that. They'll come over here, hop over this, come down, hop over this, hop over that one, and end up right here. And so I have this set up in a certain way where where I have, this is a vacuum, right? It's a vacuum. Yeah, gases. We have a vacuum here. So that means that the temperature from this metal tile will not come over here and freeze this little pocket. So this little Fido oil right here is what's keeping this a vacuum. And it's a very delicate kind of build, but it's worked out for me in the past, and so that's what I have my deep freezer set up right here in the kitchen, or not in the kitchen, but in the dining hall, in the great hall here, so they can come over here and grab their food and they'll sit down and eat. And then that's why I have all the eco power banks going here, because it's quote food for the boops. Oh, and then and then what I got set up here is a bunch of auto sweepers that can reach at least all the tables, and what they'll do is that they pick up the empties, because you'll have a bionic dupe come in here, grab the eco, they'll sit down, they'll eat it, and like interchange out an empty for a full one. So then these guys will will grab the empties and route them along over here and deposit all the empties here, where these guys will put the empties in there, and then in time get them filled out. So there's your automatic loop food for the boops. And then I'm in the process of trying to make this a deep freezer, but again, the oil isn't working. And the reason why I'm using oil is because food is considered deep frozen at I'm pretty sure there is, let me see. There you go. Deep freeze temperature, -18. Once they're in their deep freeze temperature, they will not spoil anymore. So that's kind of the point here of what I'm trying to do. And so I need to get this down to -18, but the problem with that is that there is, oh, whoops, okay. There, elements, liquids. You can come over here and, like, I was looking at everything, and, you know, biodiesel, -10, bracking, -16, just like everything, right? Even brine itself comes down to -22, but I need it to be -18, so that's too close of a window, like, almost impossible to get it. But the crude oil, I can get it down to -18, but, like, I don't have ethanol, on this planet. Gunk isn't good. You know, I was just like looking at all these different liquids, and I was like, oil is the only thing that's really going to work. I was thinking about, what is this? Molten lead? Okay, weird. But I was trying to get naphtha, and that's why you can see that there's sour gas everywhere, unfortunately, because I tried, I tried to, maybe, I've never done it before, but I always see it done, and so maybe that's why I messed up. But I've seen people get temp shift plates and try to melt plastic, and they'll build a temp shift plate, like, in conjunction, or like next to hot things, and it'll instantly melt. Maybe because I put it here, like, it also heat exchanged with, or like as soon as the naphtha formed, it also heat exchanged with everything else around here, and then instantly turned into sour gas, and I think that's what happened. So I screwed that up, and that's why we're trying oil. But I think what we're going to have to do here is just use hydrogen, and we're going to use a thermoregulator. And so that actually will lead us into our next thing. The actual crisis that we got going on here is worn atmo-suits. Worn atmo-suits fucking everywhere, and that is the problem. So actually what we're going to do is cancel every single errand that's down here, because I don't want my duplicates coming down here and getting scalded and getting all fucked up and everything. And then I need to turn this to off so that they don't try to go fetch that. Because today's episode, we'll be building this. I wanted to, like, build it all out, and we'll kind of go through it as we build it. So what we got going on here is that we need feather fibers. And I was kind of like making it happen a little bit with a couple Rhexes and like doing some Rhex stuff, but it did not hold out really well. So we actually need to ranch them correctly. So what we'll be doing here, yucky lungs, toasty surroundings. That's right, all of this is warm. Are we done with these? Idle. 14 cycles till they go dormant. Okay, so what we build here, this is from a video that I was watching, and good job, Purple Puddle Nut. Build those. So yeah, this is from a video that I was watching. We're gonna have Rhexes in here, and then we're gonna have Dirtles in here, and we're gonna have a bunch of the farm tiles, and in the farm tiles we will be having the dew droppers, I believe it's called. Someone's scalding. You... What are you grabbing? No. No, I need you... No. I need you not in here. Because I need a way... We're gonna put a door right here. I need someone to build that door real quick. Let's go ahead and speed up. I just need to make sure that no one actually comes down here. No. No, you're not allowed down here. You can grab that, whatever you're grabbing. Pete? Why are you grabbing Pete, you silly bobilly? Okay, so now that we have this, no one can go that way. Because that is the hot you will die down there area. And we're going to be suffering with eye irritation because because of this chlorine here. But we really need to get this built. What? Oh, you were... Oh, that was weird. Yeah, we really got to get this built so that so that we can get everyone back into atmo-suits, and that's really like the biggest thing. So we'll kind of explain this as we go. There's like a lot of different automation, and I'll definitely post the video like how I've posted videos in the past of like the Lum Ranch, which has been working amazingly, by the way. It's been really good. We're really high on tender brisket, so much so that I didn't need to farm the veggie poppers anymore. So we got we got that going for us, and you can see, yep, we got a bunch of... Oh, there's sweat corn in there and pacu fillet. Oh, what the hell? There's a bunch of stuff in there. But yeah, there's we got these little baby lums. We got lumlets. Let me see, how many lum eggs do we actually have? There's 16 lum legs down in there. So that's doing actually really good. But yeah, I'll post this video. Please don't do that. You make it look like you're stuck, and then I have to panic because you guys cannot afford to be stuck right now. Because you're not in suits. Oh my god, this is like an emergency building. Like another thing that we gotta work on is, you can see this little weird thing that I got jutted out here. This is gonna be the cooling for this whole... Oh, see? Steve, get out of there. Yeah, I need to like be really attentive here because I cannot allow these little dingleberries, these little dingle hoppers, to have like any issues, because I feel like it'll be too late. But I know one thing is that we have to deconstruct that. Is that we are going to have to cool this down, like really cold. Really cold as in like -20. That's it. It's like not too cold. But okay. Jack. Of course, mine and Jack. You want to ruin everything in my life. No, where are you going? Copper. Okay. I believe I have all the like ore and stuff that I need. Let's see. How much igneous rock do we have? 0. And that's why none of this is being built. What are you talking about? We have like igneous rock right there. Okay, we're building all the automation wire. Oh, you know what? That's shitty. I think all the igneous rock is actually down here. Oh. Okay. This may be... Huh. You know what? What we can do is we can find some igneous rock. This is Malfic. Igneous rock is going to be... It's like a really light gray color, like this. This is kind of annoying of how, like, the color of it. Let's see. We need some igneous rock, so let's get some of that. Let's get that. Down here. Like, I gotta dig up all the little bits of igneous rock that I can, because we can't afford to go down there, where it's like abundant. Because my little guys will get fucked up. I just know they will. It's like their favorite pastime activity. To just get fucking wrecked. So we will look... any igneous rock over here? Hello? See, I already mined out like a bunch in there. Igneous rock right here. We'll go ahead and get all that. That can open, right? That's not like... Okay. Back to this. Find the igneous rock. That's the name of the game. The name of the game is Snaps. Igneous rock? Yeah, you're igneous rock. You can go in here and grab all that. There we go, and we should start getting a whole bunch of igneous rock. Knockneous rig. Is anyone stuck in here? Did we build everything? We got some automation going. We were actually pretty fast about building this. Okay, we're delivering igneous rock. That means we're doing some things. No. Oh, you know what? That's okay. You guys are going through this area, and it is in fact pretty hot. What is 75 degrees Celsius? I'm a filthy American, and all I know is Fahrenheit. And Mama didn't teach me no math on how to Fahrenheit to Celsius, and I don't know. So I feel like it's hot. I mean, if they say they're scalding, right? Let's make sure that we're able to grab. Let me go back to mineral. I did grab all of that. Let's grab some more. Okay, just a little quick thing of scalding. Oh, you know what? I should probably just do all of this. And let's go granite. We're gonna go like this and like that. Then we can get all of this igneous rock in here. So igneous, so rock. And then we can go like this. Okay, we're not scalding anymore. That means we're okay. And like that. There you go. That should be enough igneous rock, right? I mean, oh my god. I would prefer you guys to not run through here. But actually, you know what? We're just gonna go... We're gonna say that you guys can exit throughout every portion of the base. Because it's not like it matters. You guys don't have frickin' suits. But maybe that'll keep you guys from running right here. Starving. Okay. Another thing that I wanted to do... No, this is like the priority, right? We gotta make sure that we're doing this. We can actually deconstruct that. That's not supposed to be there. A ladder melted? That's pretty neat. It's real hot for a whole ass ladder to melt. Now that this is here, let's... No! My dupes at least have the possibility, or the chance, green duration all the way. My dupes at least have potential to not get wet during all of this work. Or, well, I mean, they can if I mop that up. So I don't want to put water. This is going to be our liquid lock right here into this whole area. So that's actually one thing that I really want to get done, is like all the insulated tiles around. That's why I'm trying to get all this igneous rock. 16 tons! Fantastic! I am, in fact, igneous rocking. Is that igneous? Yeah. Okay, let's get up in there. Granite. Don't take things for granite. And come up like that. Oh, no. I want... I don't have any volcanoes, like magma volcanoes on this. Oh, that's right. I did find... There's this. Should I cheat and find out what it is? I haven't cheated. It's not cheating. It's using an exploit, I guess you can call it. And I haven't... Ooh, what is... There's a buried object in there? What the shit? Buried object? Okay. What could be in there? Is this peat? Yeah. Anyway, I haven't used the exploit at all in this whole run. I've just gone and dug them out. So you know what? I think we can do this. And it is a cool salt slush geyser, which is one of these, right? Cool salt slush geysers. Okay, so we have more cold water right there. Thought these guys dig this or build this stuff out. Okay, what we can do over here... No. See, I don't want you over there, you purple puddle nugget. Go away. Stop running through the scalding heat. One thing that I wanted to do. So, I set this up on this floor, even though I did want the Great Hall to be right here. I don't know. I just started building and I ended up with that. So we got the Great Hall here, and then we want the bathrooms, the 2 bathrooms to go right here. So we can go ahead and start on that. I can't rotate these, and that's upsetting. Okay, we'll go on a lower priority. How many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. Right there. And then we can set this up to go here. Everything out of gold. And that should be a washroom. All right. Make you out of gold. Make you an airflow tile. And make you out of granite. And then we make it fancy. Fancy living. Here I come. And we're building everything at priority 1 right now. So that's going to be the bathroom for these little dingleberries, these little dinglehopper guys. I don't need water. I don't know why I had water over here. I think it was for this. I think these are all of the... We're going to put it here. And then I want to stop this, and we're going to do that. And this will be the new bathroom. That way it'll be bathroom, bathroom, great hall, eating food. You know, I'm like 90% sure that it's always that, but I just always have to check, you know? You are gonna get yourself stuck. I know you are. Let's cancel that insulation so they can get down there and get down there, get down there, okay. And that insulation as well. So that all this gets gassed out. Yeah, gassed out. Everything's looking pretty good. I'm watching you guys. Watching you. Always watching. Okay, so now we can do this. Let's go ahead and print out some omelets. Omelets good. Good omelets. Are we out of igneous? No, we're still doing good on igneous. There's still some igneous to get up there and over there. I think I got all the igneous that I could out of here. No, because I have to build that and get down. And there's little bits of igneous all over the place in here. But I think we're good anyway. We still have 25 tons now. Again, I'm still watching you guys to make sure that I have to prioritize anything. Someone gets stuck. It gets all dumb. We don't need these ladders. So let's destroy buildings. So we don't need these ladders. And we don't need these ladders or those ladders. And we also don't need... We don't really need those ladders, but I'm going to leave them. In fact, I might put the ladders right here. I think there's some ladders that were like here that we don't need. Yeah. These ones. We don't need these. Who's starving? Is it because you're stuck? No, you're just pooping in the meantime. Okay, let's build this real quick so that I can copy this and put it over there. I mean, I know it's just boosters, but... let's get some bathrooms. We're gonna go... Let's get some sinks. Then we do showers so they can wash their little booty holes. Why can you flop, twist, flop? No, rotate? Why can you rotate these around but not sinks? Tell me, Clay. Why are we like this? Oh, no. In order for this to work, I need them to be this way. So it's going to be another shower goes there, and then out of irons, or out of gold. So another shower goes there, and then 3 poopers. And then more of this. There we go. Copy settings. That goes there. Destroy that. Then we will get... Oh my god, just dying all the time. Yeah, water sieve goes there. Let's make sure that we have power going there. Another shower, golden shower. Oh, never mind. A shower building made out of gold is what I said. So this needs to go... This can also be gold, sure, whatever. That can go there. This looks all good. We do need somewhere to empty out the chlorine, because this is going to be a... Oh, someone needs to get in there. So I might deconstruct these two so that someone can get in there and build that. I'm going to need some doors to go right here. We're going to lag a little. Doors go there. I think I need an auto sweeper here. I don't remember. What does my little cheat sheet say? No, that's an auto, or that's a conveyor loader. You can put a conveyor loader here. Because that's going to be all the food. All the food goes right there. Are you stuck? No. Just being a silly bull Billy. What needs to go here? Why does it look like you guys can't get over there? Oh, a ladder goes here. One ladder goes there. And we're going to make that... Sure, we're going to make it out of granite. So that they can crawl up here through the doors to access this side, and then ladder around to access this side. So we're almost there. We're going to go like this. Nope, no one's really scalding. Good. We're almost there, and then we can explain everything. Let's see. So for now we have all this going on. And we want to store all of Das Gunk. Das Gunk goes here. Like that. Polluted water can go right there. Let's get all this plumbing. Plumbing. We're gonna go build it out of granite. So all the bad water, all the bad people, all the bad water comes over here into this, and then this enters here. Nope, not that. And then we do that silly jumping thing. So we're gonna go... Or actually, let's do it so that it ends right there. So that means we need here, 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 and here. That way, so we did all the plumbing within this 4-tile. And we don't need to go out, like, out and about. So we'll do that. And then all the access comes this way. And then same thing with this. We're gonna put that they all go up and into there. There we go. And then let's make it pretty. So we put some corner trim. Can I put... Oh, okay. And ceiling trim right here. You know what? We'll even trim this. Beautiful. Everywhere. We need beauty. That goes in there. And then we'll put some in here as well. Okay, how are we on this? Almost there. Looks good. Looks good, looks good. Coming together real nice. How are all the walls? Unreachable build. So we do that, and then you'll be able to reach it. And then there's this wall, and that. Okay, I think we can start pumping out, you know, once that's built. We're going to start pumping out all of this polluted oxygen. So we're going to get a gas pump. Gas pump goes out of gold, goes right here. And we will now get some of this. And It's just gonna go right here for now. No, stop scalding, because you're down there. Okay. And then for power, what we'll do... Gotta get some of this, some of these, some of those. And everything, believe it or not, in this entire thing should run off of just some normal 2-strand, because nothing's going to be running like all at once, right? If anything, it's going to be the pump here and this thermal regulator. And even then, that's only 480. I'm surprised of how good you guys actually have been, you know? Not causing too many freaking problems. I like watching them build. They're very effective. We haven't gotten in here to build this stuff yet. As I say they're very effective, as I'm like, yeah, they actually haven't done that. But I do want to start... we're gonna go... Actually, hold on, let me fix the construction command back up to 5. We're gonna go to 8 on these, because I want this to start being vacuumed out. Meaning, we also need to get some water in here, which... fuck, dude, we can't do water. We can do brine. I think we can do brine, because we're going to get it down to -20. we got to get this down to -20. Oh, shit. It can't be brine, either. Saltwater, resin... Bro, we have nothing. Molten glass gunk. What if we... Can we make ethanol? Is it possible to make ethanol? Because we would need wood in a distiller. That's fine. Do we... Ooh. Not gonna lie, I think we have arbor. We got some arbor, guys. No, arbor tree? So if I type in tree... No. Yeah, if we had arbor, then we'd be good to make ethanol. So let's go back to... Can we make solid ethanol? No. Ethanol gas. Go back to the liquid. Yeah, I don't need applications. I need a way to get it. We can get bonbons. Or we have the bonbon seeds, but we don't have spigot seals. So we can't do that. Shit. How else can we get wood? Application. No, I don't need applications. I need to know how to get. Produced by oak shell melts. Oak shell malt. Oh! Oh my god. Oh, I wish I was, like, healed already. Okay, are we going to have to... I think we're going to have to do some oak shell, guys. How do we oak shell? What do you like? They thrive in ethanol. That's neat. I ain't got ethanol. Well, what do you guys eat? Yeah, oh, polluted dirt. And sand. That's fine. I can also give you all of my rot. Crowded in a room. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna have to try that. And we do have this guy up here. So this is gonna be... We're going to get into here. And then up to here. So that means that we need to open that. And we gotta bring critters in here. Actually, no, don't open that. So we have to bring the critter in there. So we have to bring in a bunch of different kind of critters. Let's bring... Oh, hold on. And excavate these. We're going to grab this poke shell. Stop scalding, would y'all please? We're gonna put you over here. Oops, I don't want you, like, right there. Ooh, we got a message. Ooh, we got someone joining. Okay, let's see here. Poke shell. Relocate the poke shell to here. Then we will also do a... We can do a dartle somewhere. Let's relocate you to here. Because this thing... oh, we're gonna have to activate the Fluxomatic. Let's see, did I kill off all the dartles by feeding them to the Rhexes? No, there's a lone dartle over here. So, in case you didn't know about this critter Fluxomatic, I wish they would stop doing that. The Fluxomatic, it's pretty cool. It needs to be activated by collecting species data. So you put 5 different species, and it'll like eat it, go nom nom nom, and then put it over here on this side, and it'll tick up. It'll be having all these colors, and once it becomes online, any critter that you put in here on this side, it'll grab it and morph it into like one of its variants if it has one. So we're gonna use that. We're gonna use that to try to get oak shells. We're just trying to find, you know, more critters. I guess we can put a jawbow. Can we move a jawbow in there? Maybe? This looks like it's all built. What do we got going on here? This is built. Where's my power? Power is here. Power. What do you mean? Oh my god, really? I forgot that one. So now we can do that one to start getting everything pumped out. Meaning even this. Hopefully, we might even need to bring this over here. Yeah, we'll do that to help pump it out. And then we'll just like do this and then have it go that way. Everyone needs to stop. Stop. Oh my gosh, Ashkan. You gotta knock it off. Ashkan, go to the triage. And purple puddle nut as well. I don't want to put a lum in there, but we might have to. Did we activate this? Activation required. No, Steela just needs oxygen. Let's mop this up. Okay, so now that it's on, any critter that we put in there is going to get sucked up from one side and put into the other side. Everything looks like it's being built pretty well. I'll give it a good sweep command once we're done here. Do you have a critter? Is that what you're doing? No, you're mopping. That's fine. Okay, we can get in here because this is a vacuum. Get up there because I think this was igneous rock. Plus, we can get a dartle in there. Which I think I already did queue up a dartle, but, you know. Dartles. They be dartling around. You gotta catch them. Relocate the poke shell. Any old poke shell will do. Okay, so this is going well. So what I can do here is a little bit of derpy stuff. So we'll do that, and that goes into there. So now this gas can flow out there. So now we got 2 pumps pumping out all this stuff. I especially want to pump all this out. Let's do a sweep command, get all this crud out. Nice, nice. I don't need gas out of here, just this whole area. And if it's below that, turn it on, right? Eventually, we'll get critters in there. We just have to, like, catch them. So we'll try to relocate you. I could relocate this dartle. Just shove all the animals in there. Like, as many as we can. Looking for critters. I'm seeing if we have any Paku. Oh my god. You poor guy. I think someone was bringing you, but they decided to, like, let go of you. So, is there like an easier one around here? One that can't just be like dropped? Also excavate that. Yeah, look at that. That's so silly. You motherfuckers are just dropping. Maybe we can grab. Oh, you're elderly. You're gonna die, silly guy. Let's relocate you. See if we can get you in there. I just want everyone to relocate him. I'm pretty sure we can get down here. So people should come by and pick all this stuff up. And we are getting a good amount of vacuum in here. And then we gotta fill all this with chlorine. And then we gotta cool it down. Then we can get all these, like, people in there. Duration. Done. Leave it open the entire time. Hello, my dog. Hi, puppy. Suffocating. That one's not good. Wait, we can get in here. Why can't we dig this out now? That? Is this an unreachable? I'm an unreachable. Well, like, you can... Oh, because of that. That's fine. We can just dig all that out and they'll get in there. I feel like they'll... Oh, we can get a pip in there. we got a puffed in there. So at some point it'll come over, it'll flap its little puff self on over here. Puffs freak me out, dude. They got like this weird like appendage tail thing. At some point it just needs to fly right there, which you can see its navigation. It can go there at some point. So it'll get in there eventually. And then you know what? Let's get all these dartles in here. We're just gonna say to move all the dartles that we can, so that we can get it whenever the possibility arises. What about over here? I guess we can. No, I don't. Well, yeah, we can move the Rhexs as well. Because as long as there's Rhexs right there, because I made sure not to like eliminate the Rhexs population or the dartle population, because I knew that we were going to need to make this just like in time. I need you all to stop doing that. Okay, so that's all built. We can build these. I believe this is all we need here. Well, I know we need to fill the... Ooh, you can actually stop doing that. I actually need you to go right there, and then I'm going to need to put... I actually need to fill this with water. So we're going to put that guy right there, because we can get a little bit of brine. Oh, nice! Let's go look at it. Alright, so what happened was that he flew in here, it analyzed him, and, God damn it, did I just exit out of it? Yeah, it finally got him, but you can see it's 1 out of 5. So now we just gotta get 4 different other types of guys in there. Yeah, let's get brine. Enable auto bottle. And then we need to fill this with water as well. And we just want a little bit of water right there, but we'll just leave that, let it go all the way out. How are we doing on the gases in here? Carbon dioxide. Oh, you know what? That's actually going to be pretty annoying, is the carbon dioxide. We need to fill this one up with water. Enable auto bottle, because we need to fill up the water to here. I think the carbon dioxide is what's going to really fuck me up, because these dupes are going to need to go in here. Dude! And the reason, what we're doing here is essentially what we do with this. So that no heat transfer from here goes to the outside. We have a vacuum right here. So now what we're doing is so that no cold transfers from here. You know, right here, we're going to have a vacuum right there, and then another little piece of liquid. Still not doing too good on the critters. We gotta get all the critters in there. But now you can see there's a vacuum, so there won't be a temperature transfer here. What we're gonna do is, until this is all vacuumed out of at least polluted oxygen, I know that these freaking, well, they shouldn't exhale, because I think I saw somewhere that, like, the theory is that because they're not breathing in a vacuum, they shouldn't technically exhale, right? Because they're, like, holding their breath. At least that's like a dumb thing I saw. I don't know if it's true or not. But let's see. Can we get... Yeah, let's get these pokes, little pokey boys, because eventually I'm gonna need ethanol. Yeah, you're elderly, but can we still get you in here? What was that? Like, wasn't even anything. Micrograms. We did clean everything out. Unreachable build. Why are you unreachable? You should be able to hop down there. Oh, that's right. Because I closed this gate. I do need another one right here. So we'll do that. Some more power. And they'll get in there, you know, in time. Right now, fill this up with water. That's doing good. Finish all that up. Please, just get more critters in here. Yeah, we got people idle. That means that the bathroom got finished. Nice. So what we'll do is I want... We're gonna do this. And we're gonna bridge onto this guy. No, we have to bridge onto this. Oh, okay. So what do we do here? We're gonna go like this. So not a pipe there, because we gotta prime this this water tank first. So we can get some water. We can go in here and go in there. And then as far as the gunk goes, they are good over there, so we can actually just deconstruct all of this. Because... Oh, no. Gunk's gonna overfill. Well, I think all I did was destroy buildings, so that should be fine. You need to change to go to the right, because leaving that room, I want you guys to clean your little nasty hands. Is something off-gassing in here? Or do we really just have all these little micrograms? Let's see. Double check. No, I think it's just being dumb. Okay. And they're gonna mop that up, and whenever they get a chance to relocate a critter... Or actually, yeah, do that. Then we will grab these critters. One's gonna go there. And you're gonna go here. And here's all the poke shell molts. But see, eventually we want other molts. Let's get a dartle in there. No one wants to grab a frickin' dartle, dude. Grab the dartles. I am tempted to move a frickin' lum over there. Yeah, let's move a lum. Bye, little lumlet. Lum. This is not going as fast as I need to. Ooh, it's like sort of stopping. That means we're almost there. What can we do in the meantime? We just did this. Let's empty these pipes. And fill this water. Then we can get rid of these bathrooms. So that way we'll have everything that we need right there. And then we can turn these rooms into, like, I don't know, just random ass rooms. And we're gonna stop that. That should be enough water. That way I don't have to empty this. Then we come over here. Whoa! Let's get rid of all these. And let's stop this. Make sure that this is all emptied. Take care of all this. Everyone's doing it so fast. I'm so proud of you. Get rid of all this. What was I gonna make this? I think this was gonna be the rec room, specifically because I can't have like things here. I'll have like a party line right there. So this will be the rec room. Let's get an actual. How many tiles are 128? So I need to take up 8 tiles. I don't know why I ended up with so much room on this side. It's kind of silly, but we got to make it work. So we'll set up an apothecary. No, triage cart. Triage carts. Cots. We'll set up 3 triage because that'll be like the most. And then we'll set up an apothecary station out of gold. Silly little mess table. Everything out of gold. Then we'll set up some sick bays. Out of granite. 2 sick bays. And then 2 disease clinics, I guess. And what we shall do with the disease clinics, or let me see how far we still going. And then we need a bathroom. Bathroom can go right there. And that's a 96 room, which should be fine. And then we make it and then we make it good. There you go. So makeshift little hospital. Oh my god, someone please move these. Like, look at that. There's Prio 9 on all of it. Oh. This is like killing itself, I guess. Right? Now that we have these, let's deconstruct these buildings. And this is a hospital now, right? Yes. So now we can deconstruct these. And then empty out all these pipes. Well, deconstruct the buildings first. Got a new species. Who did we get? We got a lum. Okay. So we're at 2. So then we should be able to get that Rhex, right? We can in fact get in here. Because it doesn't say like unreachable. So yeah, we should be able to get that soon. They're just being dumb about it. And this is in fact a hospital. Good. They'll empty out those pipes. Get rid of these rooms. New species. Good. We did get a dartle. So now we just need 2 more. So like a Rhex and a poke shell. Which, like, I've said to move these poke shells. I don't know why they just don't wanna. Move the poke shell for me. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Put that dartle in there. That's fine. Oh, sure. But I need a different species. Oh wait, new species. Oh, they did get a poke shell. Good. So now we just need 1 more, and then oh well, you were a dartle. That's not. Okay. I think we are in a vacuum. So now that we're in a vacuum, this is what we'll do. We'll set this up, and we'll set up some hydrogen, and then put chlorine in here. So let's turn this off with that. Actually, we could turn it all off. Like that. So they shouldn't breathe. Oh, look at that. They did breathe. They carbon dioxided in here. So we gotta wait for that. But then we need some water. I need some water in here. We'll do that. Poke shell, I understand. But we need a Rhex. What? Do you have something? No, you're just idle, and you have light wounds. And you also are idle. Relocate. But I want this one real high. This has power. No. So let's get some water in here. Water will go in there. I don't think we need that piece or that piece. We just need this one. So we can take out all that. See, look, you can hop down here, hop down there, do that stuff. And then we have all the gas pipes. They're all in place, but we need the chlorine. So then what we'll do is set up a... like this. And it'll be a canister drainer. And we'll do like this. And then we can empty the chlorine and it'll get it all in there. Just cough. Look at all the poke shells and everything. Did we finish all this? Yes. So let's get that. Let's also clean up everything there. What is that? Table salt. Why is there table salt there? Oh, because I did have a mess table like that. I don't need anything. Medical packs. Oh, that's balm lily, I think it is. Steel. Okay. So we have a hospital. Then we can get a massage clinic in here. How big is a massage clinic? I think 64, right? Yeah. Is this wide? Do I have two 64s? No, not even. I don't know why it ended up like this. It just kind of did. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's just we'll end up like with some weird rooms or something. But we do need water on that. Freya, what are you doing? Freya. Yeah, we're all going to be suffering from yucky lungs. Hell, even I have yucky lungs, dude. I'm suffering from yucky lungs. But we can move this pip. We can either move a pip. Yeah, look, we're gonna move a pip. This little guy, he's out. So that we can really get that wood, so we can get the ethanol. Hassan, I see your stress. I'm making stuff. Is it in medicine? It's in medicine. Massage table. We're gonna go like this. And we're gonna put one of these in here. It's a 3 wide. That's awkward. What if we just do another... Well, hold on. We'll make them all out of granite. And put these guys in there. Granite, right? And then these. And you know what? Let's even put some pots. I want one pot there. I want some pots like that. That'll look real nice. And let's put some power on ya. Perfect. Massage clinic. And then we can probably in furniture, put a... No, that's right, because we don't have fibers. Nice! Done. Critter Fluxomatic. So, now that this is done... Critter Fluxomatic. We're gonna unlock the gene manipulation. We got ourselves a little ceramic morb. But more importantly... Yeah, and my little dog right here. I even have my foot on. Oh my god, if I move my chair, he'll die. So we're gonna do... So now we actually gotta get these poke shells. And I want to relocate them over here. Also, let's relocate this morb thing to here. So now we actually want to get the poke shells. Cancel, relocate, relocate. We want to get them turned into the oaks. How much water do we have down here? I believe it's going to be another set of 400. So we'll keep adding water in there. Good thing I turned around to check on that. We also don't need that. We can destroy it. Destroy it! And I'll have to actually build a temperature sensor there. Hips. So we're almost there to like start cooling. And in fact, what we gotta do is... Oh yeah, this was for... Oh, we can do this for both. We could put hydrogen in here, and then we could put chlorine in there. So what we'll do is first fill this up. So that means that we can no longer use this. We can no longer use this. Well, I mean, we can, but I guess we'll do that. No! There we go. But power's shut off, so that's good. We'll just turn off power from you and turn on power from you, but give power to everything else. And then you're at 400, so we can destroy you. And pick this up. Then we can do some automation. We needed to look at gas pipe thermosensor right there. Pick that up. We can build this. Oh, you know what? We're gonna have trouble. We're gonna have to turn this on. Do we have any suits? Yes, we do have some suits. So I'll have to finalize this, I'll have to turn off that people can just like walk through. Are you moving them? Putting them over there? Give me an oak shell, baby. Oh, are you currently? Yes, we got an oak shell. Oh, but I mean, you're an elderly, so that's not good. You're gonna die in 7 cycles. You're gonna die, clown. So let's get more poke shells. Stop scalding. Relocate you to here on a Prio 9. Because for some reason, you guys feel that you just don't have to. I want all the poke shells to go through. Because the more I get, the more we can work on poke shell. The more we can work on getting the oak shell guys. Which, actually, it's gonna suck. Because you're gonna want to turn into other things and not... yeah, dwells in ethanol. So it's gonna be like a shitty return kind of thing. Okay. Nice, nice. So here's what we'll do. Let's get all our dupes. Let's get all of our dupes. Yeah, no one's allowed there. No one's allowed there. No one's allowed here. No one's allowed here. And we're going to enable this. No, wrong button. Wrong one. Enable the building. Have everyone get inside. We're going to say no one's allowed in here. Oh, you're fine. Actually, all I need is 500. Yeah, you're good. I also need to put liquid down here, but I need non-freezing liquid. So actually, just deconstruct that. No one's allowed in there. Let's turn on these pumps. Get that last bit of carbon dioxide out. And let's start filling this with hydrogen. We can fill this hydrogen loop up. We'll go around. We don't want it to turn on. Not yet. Don't get hot. But once that carbon dioxide's out, then we'll have some people in suits. Oh, I don't want you to waste the suits. How's the suit? Let me see. Atmo-suit. How are you? Durability, 22%. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll get all this carbon dioxide out. But in fact, I think that poke child might just die. So I think that's okay, because he might die and turn into an give me that molt so that we can start some of the ethanol. There's like nothing else on this line, huh? That's fine. We can build some little pipes for you. Tonight will be the night that I will die for you. How are we doing? Oh, you guys want jumping joyas? Sure. No, let's put these guys on there. Copy, paste. Be real nice in this massage room. Massage clinic, hospital, washrooms, great halls, barracks, nature reserves, different stables, laboratory. I love rooms. And all these little rooms. I just want to build this already. How are we doing on this hydrogen? Oh, we're cycling the hydrogen through. So that's good. As long as we got that going on. Okay. And then oh, this is recharging, and then you'll send your friend through. Okay, so that's good. How are we doing over here? Just gotta double check. And then, yeah. So this will be like, some like rock crusher, exosuit, some like dumb stuff. This can stay the lab. What other room do we need here? A kitchen. I guess we can set up like a kitchen here for other food. Stable, lab, rec room. That's right. This is supposed to be a rec room. Let's get some wrecking. Let's do wreck things. You are, in fact, a room, right? Yeah, 128, but a rec room is 96. So let's go, 96. Tonight will be the night that I will fall for you. How are we doing? That stupid carbon dioxide is still not out. Oh my god, dude. I hate the micrograms, the milligram, micro, whatever, dude. Just like, get out, will ya? We're filling up the hydrogen. Oh, you actually need to be a bridge on. So we need a bridge over, and we need a bridge on. And then that goes like that. That goes here, and then bridge like that. So we're actually going to cancel this, because I need a bridge onto it, or else it'll like fill it and make it weird. It'll be all weird. Now we're in micrograms, MCG. Nice, look, we have two little okies. Okay. Now we actually need to set up like a little derpy thing for them. And it's gonna be ethanol. But we'll do that later, because one of them's gonna die. You're gonna die, clown. And he's real young. He's only 9. He's a youngin'. But we have reached our episode, and unfortunately, this whole episode we've been like working on this thing. So we will, you know what? We'll even talk about it, I guess. I mean, I guess like we probably should, because now we're just sitting here with you guys looking at this, being like, well, what the hell is going on here? This is supposed to go here, I believe, right? Yeah, you're supposed to go here. I guess we'll build you out of lead, right? What's the worst that can happen? And then you need to go there. So, oh my god, this atmo-suit stuff, dude. So what'll happen? You know what? We'll leave it in anticipation. That's the right thing to do, right? Leave it in anticipation. So in today's episode, we did this stuff. We did some of these little guys, and we cleaned up around the base, set this up. We have good room. In fact, we have real good decor in here. Real good decor in here. Good decor in their sleepy area. Little sleepy guys. Little sleepy sleeps. And then we got the hospital. And then we're in the middle of setting up a rec room, right? And what we can do for the rec room, here we go. We can do a party phone line. That can go right here. And we need a soda machine, and that's gonna be we're gonna do a soda machine, an espresso machine, and an arcade cabinet. Takes 1200. So what if idea. We gotta form an idea. Like forming the arcade down here. But then I need this to power this. Or okay, I see it. We're gonna go this way. So this power, we're gonna power here, and then power here, and then we're going to cut off here, and you will be do you have any power? You don't. You like have no power too. So we'll go heavy watt like that. Wire this way. You don't need. That's the only wire we need there. So then these two can form to give 2000. There we go. Nice. And then we'll run the power down this way and hop over to power this guy. But we will leave all of this for anticipation. Hopefully we'll have it set up by the next episode, right? I'll set up all this good shit in here, which is making sure that this is running, set up my steam turbine, close that off, fill this with chlorine. We have hydrogen going. And we built this properly, so let's disconnect that. That goes there. So now this can go back to being hydrogen, so that it now bridges on, and it's going to continue going around. Yeah. So in the next episode, we'll see this fully in development and working and everything, and hopefully everyone will be in atmo-suits. But until then. Until you guys tune into the next episode, which hopefully you do, we're gonna go ahead and call it. Oh wait, hold on, real quick. This is what I want to do here. So we're gonna do, I guess, out of lead. And then here, and then here, and then here. That's what we'll do for this. And the jukebox also twakes. It twakes 1200, so that's why we're not building that one. Oh, it only takes 960 actually. Yeah, we'll just have it like that. And are you a rec room yet? Missing decor item. Let's put some more decor. Decor. Like that. Beautiful. And then I'll get the soda machine working eventually. Gorgeous. We got multiple things going on here. Yeah, hopefully... Sorry, I always do this. I always just drag on. But hopefully you guys tune into the next episode. And until then, stay stringy.